Okay guys, my name is Etienne, I come from France, and here's my transformation. So this is what I used to look like 1.5 years ago. As you can see, I have a big belly and small arms, so that means I'm skinny fat. This is what I looked like 2 months ago, so I still have a little bit of fat on the belly and I still have small arms, and this is what I look like right now. So I have maybe 4 pack, and I have veins. Maybe we can't see it, but I have veins on my arm. Okay, so that's great, and I fixed my problem of being skinny fat. So I want to teach you how. And this video is about if you want to eat a lot. So you have to switch your mindset, and it's not that you want to eat a lot, it's you have to eat a lot to get lean as a skinny fat. You have to eat a lot. And you might be like, what the fuck? What is he talking about? Okay, and I will explain you. But first, I want to show you something which is really interesting, which is my school community where I help you personally to get results if you're skinny fat, and I help you to fix your body. So join. The link is in the description. See you right there. Anyway, so why do you have to eat a lot to get lean? Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, why eating more? Because firstly, you have an increased adherence, which is the fact that you're less likely to cheat on your diet because you have more food. You're less tired, you're less hungry if you have more calories. You have better performances. I know I put more, but it's better performances. And you are more active, so you burn more calories through your activity, like for example walking outside, and even unconsciously. Yeah, and that might seem impossible, but like, okay, look at this. This is your TDEE, which is the calories you burn in the day. So this is the big part is your BMR, which is the calories you burn just for existing, just for maintaining your vital your vital functions. I don't know if we see you anyway. And this is your NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So what's the NEAT? The need is every unconscious movement you make in the day. So, for example, when I talk to you, moving my arms is part of the need. I don't know, like imagine if you listen to music and you bump your head like this. This is part of the need. Okay, so that's a big part. And you know what? It's bigger than your exercise activity thermogenesis, which is the calories you burn through exercise. It depends on individuals, but mostly like this. And TEF, which is thermic effect of food. So when you eat more, you have an increased need because your calories isn't fatigued, even if you're on a caloric deficit. And you eat more, so you burn more calories through digesting, even though it's relatively small. And when you eat more, you have the possibility to be more active with your eat exercise activity thermogenesis. So you burn more calories when you eat more. And here is how, because I threw you some theory bullshit, but now I explain you. If you are a bit not intelligent, if you know a little bit about gym, you know that to lose fat you have to be in a caloric deficit, eat enough protein and lift weights. Okay, so that's the basic thing. I didn't put protein and weightlifting, but you know it. Okay, and from now I want you to calculate your BMR, which is, I told you, the number of calories you burn each day. And I will use a ChatGPT prompt, so you can copy and paste this one. I don't know if I will put it in the description if I'm not lazy. So look like this. My BMR is at 1600 calories, so that's normal for someone my weight. Okay. Once you have your BMR, which is the number of calories you burn each day without doing anything, we'll talk about that later. But first, I want you to be super active. I want you to change your life and be super active throughout your entire day, okay? And the thing is, you won't be more active by doing more weightlifting. So 4 times per week is really enough weightlifting. But do more of the slow effort sports instead, okay? And that's why walking is amazing because you burn a ton of calories. So and you're not even fatigued after, because imagine you run a 5 kilometer and you come home, you sit on your chair and you're like that. And you don't burn any more calories from the NEAT. But if you come home from doing 5 kilometers of walking, you come home, you're here, and you have no problem. You're not tired, and you can do anything you want. Like for example, drinking water. So that movement I did like what was part of my needs. Okay, so that's mean. Okay, the point I'm trying to make is that walking is really interesting because it burns calories, and in the other hand, it's not tiring at all. When you walk, even look at my steps per week, 21,000 steps per week. Maybe 22 because it was 22 and 900, but 22,000 steps per day on average on the week. And I'm not even tired. I'm not. It's like it's part of my day and I'm not tired, okay? So do more walking. If you do like 15,000 steps per day, that's right. That's good, okay? I mean, it means that you're doing great, okay? But it means that it has to be every day of the week. It's not like, yeah, Monday you step a lot and then Tuesday you can slow down and stuff like that. No, no, it's every day of the week you choose a number of steps that you stick to, and preferably above 15K, okay? But you do if possible, but generally it's possible. Okay, and then what's your multiplier? Your multiplier is, okay, so we have your BMR, which is the number of calories you burn throughout the day without doing nothing. But now we want to know the number of calories you burn with your new activity levels and with all the things you do in the day. So imagine now you've decided that you walk 20K steps per day, and 20K steps per day is the god mode. So that's, if you can do it, do it. Okay, so what's your multiplier? And you have your BMR, which you will be multiplying by your multiplier. Okay, and it will be the number of calories you burn just throughout the day. So if you eat this number of calories that you've just calculated, that will maintain your weight. Okay, so that's why some bodybuilders say it's maintenance, and we'll calculate it with a ChatGPT prompt. So that's the most accurate way to calculate it, because I mean it's an AI, so I don't know. What's my multiplier? A little bit underestimated, because if you are cinephat, you want to be lean first, so you make a cut first. If I go to the gym 4 times per week, walk 20K steps per day on average, and do one lesson of martial art each week, okay? And so I will show you my personal case. I don't know if I have a calculator. No, I don't. But that's not a problem. Okay. So my personal case, my multiplier is at 1.8, because you have seen my activity levels right here. 1.8, okay? And my BMR is at 1,600, okay? So if I multiply 1,600 per 1.8, I have approximately 2,900 calories per day that I burn each day. That's a fucking a lot, okay? That's a lot, and I'm not even tired, and that's my activity levels. Okay, so to be in a caloric deficit, I just have to eat like slightly under this number. So imagine I'm in a 500 calories deficit, which is pretty aggressive. You're at 2,400 calories per day. So that's even more food than the maintenance of the, I don't know, of like of the average teenager, and I'm on a cut. So that's a lot of food, okay? And you burn more calories. That's incredible, because that's a circle, okay? Look at here, okay? Because if you didn't understand all I said in the video, just understand that, okay? You can eat more food. Okay, no. Let's start here. If you are more active, you can eat more food. If you can eat more food, you're less likely to cheat on your diet. If you eat more food, you have better performances and you're more active unconsciously with the NEAT. And if you're more active, you burn more calories. So if you burn more calories, that means you can eat more food and be more active. And if you are more active, you can eat more food. So that's a circle, okay? I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to do, but that's a virtuous circle. So if you want to remember something from this video is be super active and eat a lot, just slightly under your maintenance, okay? And if you do that as a skinny fat, if and even if you're a beginner, I know that body recomp doesn't exist, but if you're a beginner and you go to gym for like 1 month, you might get a little bit of muscle and shred down. So that's it. Now you understand the cheat code, and even if you're on a bulk, you have to be more active even if you're on a bulk, because that allows you to eat more calories and not be on an aggressive bulk and become super fat, okay? So that allows you to bulk like for 11 months each year and still be lean. So that's incredible. I don't know if you understand the point of my video, but join my school community if you don't, or if you didn't. And the skinny fat system, that's the best community for skinny fats, and Jesus loves you. Goodbye.